on. Thank you for joining me live I'm on TikTok and I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. Let me go over to Instagram because I got to do it live here. See, I got to push some buttons. All right. Looks like I'm live everywhere. All right. This is my first time playing with the technology with going on Facebook Live together with Instagram and with TikTok. So everybody that's here, thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful that you're part of this journey. And the purpose of this live today, I've been kind of quiet if you guys have been following me on any of the social medias, livzenastrology. I want to first of all thank you for being a part of my journey as I'm continuing to learn to create content and learn to value what comes through me. And, really stepping into being a channel for consciousness, a channel for the planets, the zodiac, the cosmic energies. And just to kind of go into, livzenastrology's maxim, for those of you that are not familiar with the channel, my name is Ella Ivy, and I'm the creator of livzenastrology. And I have been a practicing ambassador to astrology since really 2005. And astrology is a gift, I consider. It's a language to describe consciousness, to describe the way the energy is moving, not just through myself, but through the energies that surround me, as within, so without. There are certain principles, cosmic principles, that I've been introduced to through Hermeticism and through, of course, astrology and through some religious practices. And so it's about, the consciousness is about connecting to your divine intelligence, whatever that means, whether you call it God, source energy, creator, Allah, Muhammad. There's so many names to this energy field that we consider divine intelligence. And through my own gnosis and deep study, I have been a committed practitioner to studying and to being the best version of myself. And so that's really meant for me connecting to these divine energies, connecting to these cosmic planetary energies outside of myself, because it's a tool to really discover and go deeper inside of myself. Because one of the Hermetic principles, and if you've never heard of Hermeticism or the Hermetic principles, please check that out. You can check that out on YouTube or any place you find information that you consider true for you. But one of the principles of Hermeticism is as it is within, so it is without. As it is above, so it is below. And so it's really been my journey to practicing the maxim and the mantra that all is self. There is nothing outside of ourselves that's happening that's not also happening internally or happening within us. And so with this premise, with this sort of maxim that I've been tapped into, because you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, right? So you got to know what you stand for. And this journey for me as an entrepreneur, as a human being, just that wants to be better, feel better, do better, act better, just be a better human on this planet. One of my research tools, or one of my tools of gnosis, which is gnosis is to know thyself, right? So when you know yourself, you can understand what's happening outside of you. It's been through astrology. It's been the tool of astrology. So if you guys are aligned with astrology, that you guys feel it or are connected to it in any way, it's a fascinating tool. It's a really amazing language to describe consciousness and however you're experiencing it. Because to me, what I've been able to glean through, again, it's 2005, so you do the math on that. My relationship with astrology has really been in developing my relationship with self, right? To learn to love myself more by understanding myself, by understanding myself and understanding the processes of life. And when you can find understanding it just helps you have a better experience of what it is that you are experiencing, right? That gives you more peace. Like there is a system to it. It's not about chaos. This is not a chaotic universe, even though sometimes it may appear to be chaotic. There actually is a system to all of this. And the study of astrology, specifically Western astrology, because I'm from the West, so it makes sense that I study Western astrology for me for now, has helped me identify and find peace in the process of becoming, in the process of evolving. And studying planetary energies helps me do that. And so, what I wanted to come today in my grand rising meditation, and I've been meditating a lot more recently. And that's probably why you guys haven't seen me on social media, is because I've been really doing with this retrograde. We've got Mercury retrograde right now, and it's about going inwards. So Mercury goes retrograde means, what does that mean? So it means that the planet Mercury appears to go backwards in the sky 3 times a year for 3.5 weeks. And during these retrograde cycles, it's about going back into yourself to harness the energy and the knowledge of yourself that's already inside of you. And so whenever I'm studying planetary energies, whether it's, looking at the moon or looking at the sun or looking at the different planets that are showing themselves, how I've been able to identify it, those are actually aspects of you, right? So what I've seen again through meditation is like the planets are your organs, because nothing outside of you is happening that's not intimately or deeply connected to your inner universe, right? So a lot of astrologers are talking about this upcoming full moon in Aquarius as a very potent full moon that is signifying a lot of upheavals and a lot of shifts, a lot of shakeups, because the planet Uranus, which rules Aquarius, is all about change. And we've got this interesting cardinal square happening, which means that there's squares are usually tense energies. They're usually energies that require us to change something, that makes things uncomfortable so that we have to change. And change is just evolution. It's a part of life. And depending on your relationship with change, you really want to look to see where Uranus is in your birth chart, to see where Uranus lies for you. For me, it lies in the third house of thinking, of communicating. So for me, it's been a journey about, being a bit of the rebel in the mind, right? Third house is how we communicate and how we think. And with Aquarius there, for me, it's all about doing things different, about not holding the status quo, is shifting the energy, shifting the consciousness, because that's part of evolution. So I'm always looking to do things different. And in this journey of doing things different, one of the tools that has come into my field and has been in my field for a while, but has come up to the forefront more often than not lately, has been meditation. Because we've got Jupiter, the planet of expansion, in Gemini, which also rules the mind. And we have this conjunction, meaning there's planetary energies, conjunctions are right next to. Jupiter is right next to Mars, and Mars is our action planet. Historically, Mars has also been known as the planet of war, right? So we can look on the world stage right now and see that with Jupiter expanding and Mars action in Gemini, the mind, we have a lot of thoughts happening right now. We have a lot of bombardments of frequencies and energies that are coming at us from everywhere, right? Whether it's through social media, whether it's through technology, whether it's through going outside and just feeling all these, I don't know how sensitive you guys are, but there's a lot of air frequency energies happening on the planet right now. And what you're focused on is what you're going to bring about, because the power of the mind is showing us that we create our reality based on what we're thinking about, based on what we're focused on. So what have you been focused on? That's been this retrograde period, now that Mercury has gone retrograde into Leo. Leo is about our creations, our creativity, our hearts, what we are drawn to, what we're drawn to create, right? Leo is also leadership. Where are we leading ourselves in our lives? And how are we tuning into the frequency of creation, right? So what wants to be created from the depths, the inner landscape of you, your mental constructs, what wants to come out and play in this world right now. And so it's been a really, the words that come up that I've been navigating through is focus and intention. So what kind of world do you intend on experiencing? What do you want your life to really look like? What do you want your life to really feel like? And because we're evolving, because our consciousness is growing, again, Jupiter's expanding, Mars is taking action. And with Mercury retrograde, it's about we've got to take action on our inner truth, on the things that really matter from our core values and from our core creations of what we really came to be on purpose in this planet. Because we've also got this square happening with Saturn and Pisces, with Jupiter and Mars, right? So the square again is tension. It creates tension energy because something needs to change. So as I was tuning into the energy, and again, a lot of astrologers talk about the energy, but what do you do with it once you understand or understand it, or you have these identifiers in your mind, like, okay, I know Jupiter means expansion. I know Mars means action, or it could be war. I know Saturn means structure, right? So we know all these definitions. And if you haven't studied astrology and you're interested in it, I would invite you to check out or reach out to me. I would love to send you a free ebook that I have created to help those that are wanting to understand themselves better with the tool of astrology, because that's all it is. It's just a tool. It's just a tool to know thyself. And again, if you're drawn to astrology, that means it's probably calling you as well. So anyway, as a fellow human who loves astrology, I would love to be able to share that and to speak astrology with you because it's such a beautiful tool. Anyway, coming back to the meditation and what this offering is today, lately I've created a private meditation group on Mondays for manifestation, but it's not just manifestation. It's actually for really moving mountains in the mind. And we do that through meditating. There is, from what I have discovered, there is no more powerful a tool than the mind. And how you wield the mind, how you use this tool, is going to dictate what kind of reality that you experience. So how are you using the tool of the mind, which is just like a computer program, right? It's a receiver. Science tells us now, and if you've studied any of the following, Joe Dispenza or Greg Braden or Bruce Lipton, Sivan Bomar, Jason Estes, these are some of the teachers that I follow that talk about consciousness, and especially the top three about consciousness in the mind and how the mind and heart is connected. This mind-heart coherence, right? So we've been learning about this, but especially with this square and everything that's happening energetically with this full moon approaching on the 19th, there's a lot of combustible energy because there's shifts happening in the mind, in the body, in our evolutionary constructs in this world that is really dictating what our world looks like. And so it's about managing the mind, not so much controlling the mind, because I feel like almost that's like controlling the oceans or controlling your emotional body. You can manage it. You know, you can really put yourself in a space of contemplation and peace and acceptance for all that is. You don't have to agree with all that's going on in the world, but there's a place in the mind through meditation that we can accept that it's all for us. And if you can make the agreement that the universe is a benevolent universe, that we live, that the cosmic energies are like our cosmic mother and father, right? They are for us. Everything that happens to us, by us, is for us. And if we can train the mind to see that, then we can have a better experience of this reality, this construct that we've been playing in. I would also invite you to study Darius Wright. He is a YouTube content creator who also does out-of-body experiences. So he talks a lot about the constructs and what this means about living in a fractal universe and a multidimensional reality. And so studying astrology also helps me see that, because I look at things as patterns. Everything's a pattern, right? Even if you study Robert Edward Grant's stuff, or Billy Carson's stuff, or Doc B. Sirius, right? These are just some of the teachers, way showers that I've been, again, finding golden threads of energy and tying it together through a tapestry that is through my own gnosis. So again, if haven't studied any of these way showers, I would invite you to check them out, to explore them. They have really unique content, really empowering content. And again, please use discernment. Please decide what is gnosis, what is true for you, because truth is always interwoven with the lie. It's part of the language, the construct that we use with language. So it is a mastery of learning what feels true to you and what is not true, right? What is truth? What is not truth? So it's a part of learning that and feeling through it, and really using discernment is part of what the mind is what I'm being shown to use the mind for, is to really discern truth. What is truth? What is the lie or a lie? And it's based on feeling. So when you think a thought and your body feels a certain way, tune into that, because that's telling you whether it's true or not. So if you hear somebody say something and it almost feels like warm water or relaxing, calming, like sound that comes over you, it's like listening to music that feels really good, right? That you just really identify with. That's what the truth feels like. So all while we have Jupiter expanding all this information in Gemini, right next to Mars, this just wants to take action and do. How do you know what is truth? How do you know what to follow, what truth to take, what actions to take that feels in alignment with your truth? Well, this is the exploration. This is the dance, guys. This is the class that we're in, or at least I'm in. For those of you that are on this journey, I'm setting the intention that we're a vibrational match, and that we're all on this journey of learning what truth is, whatever that may be for you. So we have to explore it, and we have to explore it through contrast sometimes. Sometimes you have to know what the truth isn't to know what the truth is. And this is what this whole dynamic energy at play that's happening cosmologically, the way I'm seeing it, the way I'm processing it. It's really about using that discernment and following your heart. And then when you follow your heart, you tell the mind to align with the heart. And so the mind, again, it's a MacBook, it's a tool book, it's a computer program. And what you input into that computer program is going to signify what kind of experience you have, right? So what I was called to do today, to share, not only to share the information and a bit of the astrology, but I'm here to offer a meditation for all the zodiac signs, because we're all of it, right? There's no separation. Excuse me. We all have Aries somewhere in our chart. We all have Taurus somewhere in our chart. We have the 12, I would call them the 12 active DNA strands that we have been given access to through astrology, or at least it's just a thought form, right? You don't have to believe it or not believe it or whatever. If it feels good to you, then yes. And if not, it's okay too. But from what I've been able to glean, is astrology is pointing to the DNA that's of probabilities that's already active. And then with the 13th strand of DNA, which is 13 moon, which is another structure, another construct of time, which is the Mayan calendar system. That's something I also follow and superimpose the information through many different levels of content, because there's truth. Again, finding that golden weave of truth in all religions, in all conversations, in all talks of consciousness. There is a golden stream or web of truth in everything that's being shared, but it's up to you to decide what that truth is for you. So it's a very unique experience. We've all come to be uniquely ourselves, while at the same time all in unison, that we are all part of this collective field of energy, but we're all individuated fractal parts of this collective field of energy. And so how we're going to feel it, how we're going to express it, how we're going to relate to it is all going to be basically on your blueprint on what you set yourself up for at birth, right? When you took your first breath into this incarnation on this planet, you decided to have a construct or a reality timeline, a relationship to this world. And it's through the knowledge of that you, hey, you have a blueprint. Not only are you the builder, but you also are the architect. And once you understand that and understand that, then you can change the whole design. You don't have to go by the default that you set yourself up at birth, which is the birth chart. You actually can erase and reconstruct the whole damn thing if you want to, but you've got to know the process first, right? So this is the process of becoming, of the process of unfolding with yourself in a gentle and cohesive and energetically responsible and communal way, because we are in this age of Aquarius, where we've come to be uniquely ourselves, going back to the Mercury and Gemini, or Mercury and Leo that's gone retrograde. So Leo wants individuated creations, but then the opposite of Leo is Aquarius. But you're also creating for the collective. You're creating for your brothers and sisters on this planet. So we're not here to live in a vacuum by ourselves. We're here to live in relationship to one another based on the gifts that we are willing to give and that we have the capacity to give, and then share it in a cohesive, harmonic way. So leading up to this, one of the gifts that have come back online for me that I've always kind of used, but I've never used in person with others as much as I have been before, is with meditation. And so where I'm living now in Florida, Crystal River area, we are part of an 11:11 meditation group that meets every Sunday at 11:11. And we just share, we meditate together, we share energy. There is no religion. It's just a bunch of people coming together that want to harmonize our field and to meditate together, because the power of the mind, how we create in this reality, in this construct, is based on what we think about. It's based on what our energy is resonating at. It's all vibration, frequency. Again, go back and study any of the people I met before. This is how I'm getting a lot of my information, through these particular way showers. And it's about the heart mind coherence. And it's about connecting to the cosmic energy, that the cosmic energy is within you, right? So this is a dance. This is a play in consciousness on how we decide to navigate and play in this construct. So what I was told today through my meditative practice was to get on here live and to do, so I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on all the social media, I'm live on Facebook and Instagram and my channel. And again, thank you guys so much for being here, for those that are here. And whenever you're watching this, and it's any now time moment, because this meditation is really intended to help you through this process of becoming. And as we're approaching this full moon in Aquarius, we know full moons are all about revealing, about letting things go. And in Aquarius, it's about anywhere we felt isolated or different or hyper independent. In Aquarius, it's about bringing humanity together. It's about being each other's brothers and sisters, no matter what family you were brought into. We are here connected through our cosmic family. We are star seeds connected through our cosmic energies, not just in our own familial bloodlines, but we're also connected in this planetary grid line, the bloodlines of the planet, right? Sheila has her own familial point. So if we're here to learn to get along, to be in unison, to be in harmony with one another. And how we can do that is through the mind, through imaging, through imagining the world that you would like to see, that you would like to experience. We have to do it in the mind first. Again, check out Joe Dispenza, check out Bruce Lipton's talking about epigenetics. It's about the environment. The environment you create is what cells are going to be activated. So if we're looking to evolve, right, and we're looking to have certain cellular memories come back online, we have to be in the correct environment. And we have to be in an environment that allows for that, that supports that and nourishes that, that cooperation energy for all of us. No matter what part of the planet we were born into, no matter where we're from, we are all here now. And we're doing the best we can, and we're learning to get along with each other, not only in our own individuated families, but our global families. For our brothers and sisters that we weren't maybe born with, or, in the same familiar, but we're born on planet Earth. And so we want to take care of her, or it, right? Father Sky, Mother Earth. Really just kind of merging the duality of gender, because again, with Gemini, we're here to master duality. And that's what Jupiter in Gemini is showing right next to Mars. Is we can see the duality and the dual nature of humanity playing itself out right now, real time. So how do you find that center point? How do you get into the middle of these dual aspects that, and even think of the word duel, right? In old times, when somebody was dueling, they'd pull out a gun and they'd went back to back, and then they'd step 10 feet one way and then turn around. Whoever could fire first, right? It's a duel, it's a fight. So even in the words, right, the language, duality, it's where the aspects we're perceiving ourselves, fighting ourselves, but really in that harmonious friction, it's just creation. And so we're just watching, light and dark play out. We're watching contrast, but it's all us, guys. There's nothing separate outside of us that we're not a part of, if you choose to see it that way. And again, this is based on where you are in your evolutionary play of where you have decided to live on this planet. If you've decided to come in harmony and unison with yourself, then duality is a part of the construct that we have to learn about, that we have to at least be aware of. That and these dualities aspects are always playing inside of us, always playing. That's why we have two hemispheres of the brain, right? We have the right side and the left side, the masculine, the feminine, the light, the dark, what is what isn't at the same time, right? So whenever you have a thought of positivity, just know that the thought of negativity is going to grow right alongside it. And it depends on how you choose to view and to view your construct. It's going to depend on what kind of reality you choose. So we've been in this duality of division, right? Even I'm thinking of like football, right? There's even divisions. Right. So we've been playing with duality for quite a while, even in our political constructs. And even in the word political has pole, right? Polarize. You have the North Pole and the South Pole. You have the red and the blue. You have the masculine and the feminine. You have the right and the wrong. I mean, everything in this reality is pointing to this divine, and I call it divine duality, because it is divine, because it's all of it. We are all of it. It's all of us. So in that part of the fractal, from that perspective, there is no right or wrong. Now, are there horrendous actions on this planet that are absolutely, we're deciding now as a collective, we no longer want to see? Yeah, that's happening. Because again, we're really stepping into a level of duality and pointing to what we do want, and not, and focusing away from what we don't want. So that's not turning away a blind eye, but that's going inward and say, you know what, I'm going to agree to focus on that which I want to see in this planet. And with Aquarius, it's all about unity, it's togetherness, it's community, it's connection, it's collaboration. That competition model, that's what Mars likes to compete, right? It likes to be the best version of itself. Well, now it's pointing to, well, you're just competing with yourself. Right? You're just competing with the version of who you were maybe in the past. Can you compete and be the better version that you are today? So it's not so much about competing with the other. It's about competing with that version of yourself that you want to outgrow, like an old skin. I'm thinking like a snake that's shedding its skin, right? You've outgrown these old constructs, these old ways of being. So now it's time to allow yourself to morph and grow into the new version of you. And a lot of us are doing it together as a collective. We're doing it in community. We're doing it through meditation. That's why I love astrology, because astrology is all about connecting and putting the pieces of the puzzle together, these fractal 12 aspects, with the 13th in the middle, right? Which is the 13th moon, and how it's all connected to the construct that we're in now, but also to one another. So moving forward, I just wanted to invite you in, wherever and whenever you watch this video. setting the intention to align with the hearts and minds of the beings on this planet who are needing support, who are needing connection, to connect to their minds and their hearts and their wills in a cohesive and collaborative way. And so I'm going to invite you in now to wherever you are to take a moment to breathe and to meditate towards your highest and best timeline experience. So I would offer this meditation to you wherever you are. So if you want to take a moment and maybe get a crystal, maybe use an essential oil, get comfy if you want to lie down for this. I would not, if you're listening to this in the car, I would put this on pause and wait till you get home so that you can relax and actually lean into this experience, because this is an offering for you to calm the mind and to unify your minds and your hearts, because right now there's such a collective need for some sort of reprieve. And if you're feeling pressure or anxiety or pain in your body, in your minds, in your hearts, with whatever you may be perceiving going on in the field around you right now, whatever it is, whether it's a pain body that you're experiencing. I've noticed for me a lot of ascension symptoms. There's been some interesting physical things that are coming up because my body, I know, is evolving and the cells are changing. So I've got some lower back stuff that I've been working through, some sleepless nights. My sleep patterns have been off. I've got some hives that I'm working on, right? So just inflammation, because full moons usually illuminate and bring forward a lot of what's going on in the subconscious. So anywhere that I've been feeling angry or agitated, there's a very agitation energy happening. So whatever it is, however it is you're processing this energy, this meditation is for all zodiacal signs, wherever you are in this now time moment, to bring you some relief, to bring you some comfort, to bring you some calm. That's the intention of this meditation for those that are watching in now or in the future. And so again, I would just invite you to, wherever you're at, just to perhaps lie down. If you want to, close your eyes. This is a gift for all my precious zodiac signs, because you're all precious and you are all lovable and you are all sacred, no matter what part of the months you were born in. We are all part of this cosmic connected and collective family that's going through a bunch of shit right now. And we need each other more than ever. And so this is just a humble offering for what I've been offering my community every 11/11 meditation, is a chance to just really connect your mind and your heart through visualization and through breath. So I would offer through your hand on your heart. If you want to put your hand on your heart, you can. We're going to get into this meditation with the power of the breath. So if you can, we're going to be doing a 7-7-7 meditation. So we're going to be inhaling for the count of 7, holding for the count of 7, releasing nice and slow for the count of 7. And at the bottom of the release, if you can hold for 7, great. If not, that might be challenging for some people. So you can just hold for 4 at the bottom of the breath. And then we're going to cycle through that 7 times together. And again, the intention really is to bring harmony and peace and a visualization for all of us that are here connected in this meditation to feel better, whether in the mental, spiritual realms, the mental realms, the physical realms, the emotional realms, or the financial realms. Any of those pillars that need support right now, we're going to set the intention to meditate and to bring peace and balance and harmony to any of those aspects of your life, whatever you may be feeling, whatever you may be processing. This is for you. This is for me. This is for we, because we're not meant to do this life alone. Okay. So if you want to, just close your eyes, maybe put your hand on your heart and take a nice deep in breath. Maybe empty the breath out first and take a nice deep inhale for the count of 7. Hold for 7, release for 7, and then hold at the bottom of the release for 7 if you can. If not, do it for 4. We're going to do that 7 times together. Okay. Taking a nice deep inhale in for 7, hold for 7. And release through the nose for 7. Bottom of the release, hold. Let's do that again for a count of 7. Hold for 7. Release for 7. Hold at the bottom of the release. Let's do that again. Release. Let's do this again 4 more times. Let's inhale for 7. Hold for 7. Release for 7. Let's do that again. And this is our final inhale for 7. And release for 7. With your eyes closed, I want you all to envision standing on the precipice of a waterfall, looking around now, seeing birds flying, butterflies flittering about. The sun is warm, not too hot though, but it's just nicely comforting the warmth in your body. I want you to imagine wherever you're at, this now time moment in your mind's eye, we're all stepping in collectively into this waterfall. So we're all dipping our toes into the water. How does it feel? Is it warm? Is it cool? What does the water feel like? This is your own unique experience, but we're doing it collectively. We're getting ready to clear and cleanse and harmonize all of our chakra centers in this waterfall. So imagine all of us swimming now into the pool, into the water, and approaching the waterfall, seeing it as you approach it, feeling the water splatting around you, hearing the water and the rushing waters. And collectively, we are all agreeing to go under this waterfall. So in your mind's eye, allow yourself to see yourself floating into this pool and stepping in under the waterfall, feeling the water traipsing to the top of your head, going down your face, your shoulders, your body, and just feeling it going all the way down and seeing the water color turn now to a beautiful harmonic red, beautiful cherry apple red, cleansing and clearing the root, coming again from the top of your head, through your body, through your face, to your shoulders, your arms, cascading down your body, to the bottom of your feet, cleansing and clearing your root chakra, feeling the energy. Is the water warm? What does the water feel like as it's in this red frequency, clearing and cleansing and harmonizing your root chakra? And the root deals with security and safety. So anywhere you are not feeling secure or safe in your environment or what's going on in the planet, just feeling this gentle red water, harmonizing beautiful water, cleansing and clearing that away, removing any toxin, removing any energy or element that's connected to fear or unsafety, to be repaired, restored, rejuvenated now through this cascading waterfall. As you take another harmonizing breath and release out, you're feeling now the water changing to a beautiful orange color. The orange color is connected to the sacral and our harmonic energy centers. So feeling that orange water cascading down to the top of our head, onto our face, our shoulders, our neck, cascading down to our body, cascading down to the lower parts of our bodies and going into the pool beneath our feet, just feeling that water, feeling that cascading orange flow that's connected to our creativity, our ability to create the life of our dreams. And just really feeling that harmonizing energy, that water flow, fluid energy in orange. It's allowing you to fully express and create the life of your dreams, whatever that may be. Anywhere you felt disconnected or not having the ability to create, or just cleansing and clearing and harmonizing, repairing, restoring that energy field now, that you know that you are connected to your ability to create. And the orange energy water flowing through you is aligning you and repairing and restoring and cleansing that frequency for you to create. Taking another deep breath in now. And as you let it out, feeling the water that's cascading to the top of your head now changing to a beautiful yellow color. Feeling that water changing yellow, cascading down to the top of your head, onto your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your legs, going down to the bottom of your body, cascading down to your feet, and feeling that warmth of the solar yellow water. That is your ability. That is your will. That is your power center. That is your ability to feel powerful, to know that you are worthy, to know that you have the will to create, to feel safe, that your will is aligned with your heart and your mind and your creative life force energy. And anywhere that you had a dissonance with power, either somebody being more powerful or dominating their power over you, or you being dominant and exerting your will that's been inflamed, just seeing that power center now in the middle of your stomach, that yellow water that's cascading down the top of your head and your face, your shoulders, your bodies, all the way down to your feet, cleansing and clearing and balancing out your will, your power, your relationship to power, and your relationship to other people's power. Just seeing that balanced, harmonized, loving, respectful, cleanse, clear as the water is cascading down you. Taking another deep breath in. And as you let it go, feeling the water change colors again, coming into this beautiful emerald green, which is moving up towards the heart now, balancing the heart center, the heart chakra, our ability to connect to love, to self-love, to love with others. So now seeing this water change to a beautiful emerald green, again, cascading down to the top of your head, to your face, and your shoulders, and your body, your torso, all the way down to your feet. And feeling, what does the water feel like as it's cascading this beautiful emerald green energy of allowing yourself to feel love, unconditional love. There are no conditions for you expressing your love or receiving your love. All is in fluid, divine moment and movement and connection to the other with no resistance, because now you feel secure. Now you feel your power. You're balanced. Now you feel your will to serve and to do good. Now you're connected to your heart that is clear of any hurt or imbalance. Letting that water cascade down now again to the top of your head, all the way down to your feet. Taking another deep inhale in. And as you exhale, now feeling the water change temperature, color, moving into a beautiful baby blue. This is connected to your throat chakra, to you speaking your truth, to your speaking into existence that which you want to see and feel and express. Coming into an alignment with the water that's cascading down the top of your head, cleansing and clearing any blocks to speaking your truth, whatever that may be. Again, coming down the top of your head, your face, your shoulders, your neck, your torso, your body, the lower half of your body, cascading down to your feet, just cleansing and clearing any blocks to speaking your truth and speaking love into your reality, speaking your true heart's desire. Now that you have connected to your sense of safety and your creativity and your will to do good and your heart center, which is loving and in loving embrace to everything, now you can speak that loving embrace through your open channel, through these beautiful blue waters that you can connect to. Just seeing that in your mind's eye, really connecting to that baby blue frequency that's opening up your throat chakra, speaking your truth. Taking another deep breath in. And in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine seeing the color of the water change color now to a dark blue, which is connected to your third eye. This is your crown chakra, this is your third eye. This is your connected to being able to connecting to cosmic energies. So seeing and feeling the water cascading down now to the top of your crown, cascading over your face, your neck, your shoulders, your torso, all the way down to the bottom of your feet, connecting to that dark indigo blue energy, which is allowing you to see and connect to the cosmic energies and to everything that's all around you, that you are one. So this is your third eye connecting to all that is, and cleansing and clearing any blocks, any illusions, any disillusions, any untruths that you have accumulated in your third eye of inner knowing, of knowing what is truth for you. Cleansing and clearing away any dissonance to you receiving what is truth. Having anchored and now cleared off your connection to safety and to your divine creative force, to your will to do good, into your connection for your heart space to create from the heart. Now speaking your truth out into existence and now connecting to all that is in a true capacity, that which is truth. That's which is breaking illusion and really seeing you the truth of the matter, whatever that is. Taking another deep inhale. And exhaling out now. Feeling the water change color, change form now to a beautiful purple. That is the crown chakra now. This is what is connected to all universal energy that connects us to one another. Anywhere we felt disconnected or separate, that is the illusion that we were able to cleanse and clear through the third eye. Now we know more than ever, more than any other time in our lives, in this now time moment, that we are connected to everything and everyone, every circumstance, every particle of light, every stardust. We are connected intimately through this field of consciousness, this energy, this purple field that allows us to remember who we are and to remember this connectivity. So again, through your mind's eye, feeling this purple water coming down to the cascading down to the top of your head, onto your face, through your neck, onto your shoulders, onto the torso of your body, moving now down to the bottom of your feet, cascading and twirling, feeling this energetic cleansing of connectivity to everything and all things around you in a clear, concise, and loving way. knowing now that your feelings of safety are secure, that your feeling of creativity, that you can create the life of your dreams. You are created to your will and the will to do good. You are created to your heart and connected to loving everything and everyone. You are connected to your throat, speaking your truth. And speaking that was in divine order for you. Connecting to your third eye, being able to see clearly past the illusions, and now connecting to the central channel, which is the top of your head, connecting to everything and everyone, knowing you are all of it. There is no separation. Now taking a deep breath in. Now feeling the water changing colors to a beautiful white and golden sparkly light array. That is balancing and harmonizing all of the previous colors, securing your auric field, cleansing and releasing anything that no longer is a vibrational match to your experience, and protecting, creating this protective, soothing balm of a coating of gold and white that helps you to stay clear and connected to these now balanced and harmonic feeling chakras that are in your system. Thank you, water, for helping us cleanse and clear and balance out any of these frequencies within us. Any feelings of lack or scarcity or separation, anything that we felt separate from is now bringing unity and love and cooperation, collaboration, divine creativity, feeling secure in who you are, knowing that the universe has your back in any at all time, no matter what's showing up for you, it's happening for you. Having that clear connection and that clear knowing, calling it in now, now, now is the water, the healing waters of memory. Thank you, Veda Austin, for showing us the magic of water. Thank you, Dr. Emoto, for showing us that as we claim it, as we harmonize with this field, this water energy, so it will be. And so in your mind's eye now, I want you to see and just feel, stay in this water, this cascading waterfall water for a few more moments, feeling the integration of the water energy in all your chakras. Thanking yourself for giving yourself this cosmic cleansing bath through these sacred waters. And now see yourself swimming out onto the pool, the entrance pool of this beautiful waterfall, stepping out into the grassy field, feeling the sun on your face and the body. It's warm, but it's not too warm. It's just really harmonizing where you are in this now time moment. Feeling cleansed, released, refreshed in your true authentic self, feeling safe in your body, feeling creative in your life force energy, feeling the will to do good, feeling your heart and unconditional love for yourself and everyone around you, feeling your throat chakra open and willing to express your song, your dance, your writing, whatever it is that wants to come through you, feeling your third eye, that you know that you are connected to any and all things clearly, past the illusion of separation, and connected to your crown chakra, knowing that you are all of it. And allowing this toric field of energy to flow through you, by you, for you, and with you. And just feeling the sun on your face. When you are ready, when it is you're called to do so, you want to gently open your eyes and you want to feel into this experience of being in this cleansed, refreshed, auric state of connection and love. And so this was a meditation offering for any time anybody's ever feeling dense or just needs like a cosmic cleansing bath. This is for you. Again, this is for all the zodiac signs. And this was offered in so much love, because when you feel better, I feel better. When I feel better, you feel better. And that's all we can hope for in this planet, in this now time moment, is for us to just continue to feel better so that we can do better. We can see things better. We can have our creative life force energy towards those things that we want, and not just creating from default, creating from a space of unconditional love. Thank you, everybody that's here in this now time moment. Thank you for listening, for being a part of this journey. I am so grateful to be a facilitator And I love you guys. I love this cosmic family. I'm here for you. I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. And I'm just grateful to be on this journey with you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, everybody that's watching in this now time moment, whenever this is. This was sent and gifted in so much love for you. Thank you for everything. All right, family. Until we meet again, blessings. Thanks, guys.